Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day today. Today I got another video from Commander Blitzleader, CB. He's in his Borsig, and he's got the big 750 Alpha boomstick on it, and he's on the cliff map, and he just has a cracking good game. He's in a tier 10 match, and he just wrecks people's souls, and it's a beautiful thing to see. Anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get to it. Thanks for watching. So CB's on the cliff map, and it's a tier 10 match, and he's bottom tier and a tier 8 in the Borsig. He's got the big, 150 millimeter 750 Alpha boomstick on it, and his team is spawned on the south side of the map. And when this plays out, he's going to go get in a bush about G1. His heavies are going to head to center, and they're going to make it. And the IS2, IS32, and his IS7 are going to push all the way around the cliff, and then the enemy team is going to push the center really hard, and as you can see how this is going to play out, CB is going to have a big role to play in stopping that center push, and this push right here on down the one line. And again, this is another clinic he's going to put on bush mechanics. And he's going to pull up in his Borsig, and he's going to spin it around so he can make a quick retreat if he has to. And gonna wait for the enemy to just pull out in front of the gun. And here comes the IS-7, and the IS-7 has got well, it's got what, 240 millimeters on the front, 185 on the sides. The hull's got 150 millimeter on the sides, and he's aiming low. That 750 millimeter, his gun has got about 215 average pen, with an average damage of 750. So he's waiting for this, but it's got a really long reload, so he's waiting for this reload to happen. And you're gonna have to hit a load, and he only does a critical hit on it. But as you see, his team is about to, his IS3, like I said, his teammates are gonna, his heavy's gonna push around. He's gonna leave kind of the center open. This IS-7 is pretty much committed himself over here to this side, and his teammate in the Rhinoceronte was over there, and he's pulling back, and you're going to see the Cobra pull up. This is the first time I've ever seen the Cobra in any game, and I'm not really sure how he managed to get it. I don't even think there was enough battle pass points to get it, but he pulled it off somehow. So maybe he's a CC I've never heard of. It doesn't really matter, but the Cobra's going to pull up and relight the IS-7. There he goes right there. And this whole time the IS-7 is taking blind shots, fortunately to the right of CB, and missing him every time. So hats off to the Cobra player for lighting this guy up, and giving CB the opportunity to get a shot on him. And as you can see, CB he's not moving at all. He's not pulling forward or backing up, and he's staying perfectly still. I say that lower plate, man, on the hull, it's like 150, and he takes a shot, and that's his first kill of the IS-7, a tier 10 tank. The next tank that's going to pull up in front of his gun is going to be the Type 61, a Japanese tier 9 medium. And right now, if you look at the mini map, I know it's small, but the two heavies are making their way around the cliff, and the AMX the AMX is sitting behind covering the center, and the enemy Samoa and IS-32 are going to make a hard push down that 5-6 line. And there's the Type 61. It ain't got, it only has like 85 on the turret and maybe 55 in the hull. So there's no match for CB's gun. Not at all. Unfortunately, the the TNH is managed to get back in the cover before he, CB can get reloaded. Unfortunately he goes dark. So sitting up there on the hill, you got that TNH. The T110E5 is sitting up there, but obviously they're not spotted at the moment. He pulls up just a little bit, just to see if he can get somebody. If he can get it, and he's not getting nobody. He backs up in the cover. But yeah, that's the key, man. Is if once the bushes go opaque, and you can take a shot. The only other difference is if the commander's got that light tank with the commander's vision system, and that kind of eats into your camo. And there's a Samoa tier 8 French heavy autoloader. He knocks, takes that tank out, and it only has like on the hull was 90 millimeters on the hull. And there's the IS-3 2 with the two barrel IS-3. Now that tank's got some armor. But not enough. Not enough to stop that thing from hitting you and taking you out. Oh my goodness. That's his 4th kill, y'all. I mean, this gun is like, I've never played. I have the Borsig, and I've grounded it all the way to the Grillo 15, which is, by the way, Commander Blitzleader's favorite tank. And he's got the most games in it. And this was his first tier 8 tank. And as you can see, he's got this thing 2 marked, so he's no slouch in it. And he said he's like I'm really surprised that more people don't play this tank with this gun. And I get it. I like the long distance accuracy, but man, when this thing locks up, dude, it just wrecks people's soul, man. I think I'm gonna switch over to this gun and give it a shot and see what I think about it. It's not the long distance sniper, but man, when it hits, dude, it just, oh my goodness. Kind of like when you get the tier 9 T30, with the gun that thing has, and you strip off 700, 800 hit points, man, it's just a beautiful thing. And to be able to do that at tier 8, but yeah, there is a trade-off. There's a long reload, so it's got to be played a certain kind of way, And I was just waiting to see who's going to pull up in front of his gun. And unfortunately, his teammate in the AMX-4 got taken out. And now it's just but a really good thing was that the IS-7 and his teammate in the IS-3 2, they recognized the center push and they pulled back around to support the center. So I mean that was epic on their part to look at the map, have map awareness, and come back around and help defend, because they were losing. And now it's waiting for the enemy to basically make a mistake. Everybody's in cover, and the Artie's just, the bat chat Artie's just working these dudes over, and the 1:30 p.m. pulls into center, and unfortunately CB wasn't able to get a shot on him. But if you notice, he switched over to HE, because I mean that'll just wreck that 1:30 p.m. He's just waiting to see if somebody's going to pull out. I guess he was expecting the 1:30 to maybe come down and poke around the front there, but I mean I wouldn't even think about doing that. Because I mean it's like everybody knows that there's a TD sitting over here, or maybe 2, and nobody wants to pull out in front of a T95. Now they're down by 2. They're just trying to see what the enemy team's going to do. And I have to give CB credit, man. He's a very, very patient player, man. Way more patient than I am. And that's probably why he's so good. He just lets them make their mistake, and then he capitalizes on their mistakes. And instead of giving into the pressure of, you should be doing something. If you're not moving around doing something, then you're not doing anything. Nah, he's just sitting back, chilling, seeing what the enemy team's going to do. Got 6 minutes. He's got time. So now he decides he's going to make a move. He spins the Borsig around, and he's going to make a push, and just as I say, he's not doing anything. There he goes. You know, he finally decides, and then it's time to move. And here he goes. This is beautiful, y'all. Remember, he's already got 4 kills, so he's gonna pull up here. He's got HE loaded, and there's a T-110E5 with his back to him, and the back armor on the T-110E5 is only like 38 millimeters, 76 millimeters on the whole. I mean, on the turret. So yeah, that was easy pin. And the cool thing was his teammates took the Q, and they all moved together, and it's just epic, man. I mean, you would think they were all up on TeamSpeak, you know, but it's just like everybody was looking at each other, and they all moved at the same time. It's pretty cool. And there's the enemy Artie, so now he knows where the Artie's at, over there in the corner. And he sees the Ferdinand sitting up here. The Ferdinand takes a shot. I don't think the Ferdinand was aiming at him, but this is you know, he's reloads, takes a shot, and misses. You know, I mean, to get the gun accuracy on the thing it's not very accurate with this big gun, with this 150 millimeter. So, I mean, that was threading the needle. You know, that'd have been a tough shot even with the other gun. Here he is. He pulled out, just got in front of his gun again, and he takes out the Ferdinand. Ferdinand was almost dead to begin with. So that was beautiful, man. That's his 6th kill, y'all. That's top gun. So all that's left is the Conway and the GW E100 tier 10 Artie, and he already knows where the Artie's at, so he's just going to make his way over here and head straight towards him. He knows he's in the corner down there. He saw the shell fly. But he said he's got this tank. He's got 4 skilled crew in it. You know, he's got it marked. You know, 2 marked. Which, I mean, I don't care what tank you're on. Getting that second mark, man, that requires a lot of work. And he's got piles and piles and piles of tanks 3 marked. So, you know, the cool thing is to see his teammates congratulating each other on a good game and holding the line, and you know, coming back from being behind, man. That's pretty cool. Great teamwork, guys, on everybody's part. To just hang in there and you know, play, you know, do your thing, you know. And the Bat Chat 155 is he's ecstatic. He's had a great game. He's done over 2K of damage in his Bat Chat, so he's pretty happy. And there's the enemy Artie. Takes him out. So all that's left is Conway. And he's nowhere to be seen. He's probably hiding over the side of a cliff. One of his teammates makes a comment, that's where he's at, or suspects that's where he's gone. But you know, I'm sure that CB is looking at the time, and he's like, well, it's 2.5 minutes left. He's going to get on cap, and his teammate in the SU-130 PM is going to come over here and help him out. So good job, man. That was a great game. You know, I would have thought that one of their TDs would have been up in the little TD perch here by the base, or falling back to that position. But it is what it is. Ferdinand got up there on top of the hill, and obviously couldn't get down in time before the push occurred to try to cover the base. So, you know, it's patience, man. It's all about patience and waiting for the enemy to make mistakes and then capitalizing on their mistakes. That's the quality of an outstanding TD player, and CB is definitely that. So, if you saw his other game where he was on, in the cliff map and he was in the CDC, is another, it's a great example of how strong that position he just got into, and working in bush mechanics like a boss, man. So, yeah, man. There you go. Awesome game, man. 7 kills in a tier 10, tier 10, tier 8 match through tier 10 through tier 8 match. It was amazing, dude. Outstanding gameplay. And you were actually very lucky to have some outstanding teammates to help you out. So you got, you got Ace Tanker, what is it, Howland's Medal for being in a TD and killing 2 tanks or TDs 2 tiers higher than you. Top Gun, you did 3,974 in damage. You had 417 in assist damage for a combined 4,391, 7 kills, 1 spots. And dude, awesome game, man. And you made some credits. 10,000 and 447 credits, man. So good job, dude. Anyway, man, I hope, thank you so much for sending me the game and let me show it off for me. I'm really proud to do that for you, buddy. Anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. If it wasn't complete garbage due to me, please consider hitting that, that like button and leaving CB a comment. He definitely deserves it. Great tanker, man. And if you like what you see, it's your first time here, please consider, subscribing. It really helps me out. And I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. Y'all take care and have a great day. Bye.